There we go.
All right, and that's a nice hit. And you literally kill him on the spot as blood and guts fly everywhere.
Nice. Nice, nice. And then after that,
Right,
let's
right there.
see.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to old. That so he's dead, right? Or he's still alive?
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, dead.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the guy in front of Zeno. Get behind him, even though I'm
Okay.
also gonna get flanked. But fuck it.
Wait,
'Cause-
how can you move that? You can move that far? You got 40 speed, right? Okay, yeah, you're good.
yeah, yeah. Actually, for good measure. Wait, what? Why does it say 80? Wait, that's weird. Hold on.
Oh, don't worry. The reason why it says is because you moved on your go back because the surprise round, just disregard it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
You're about to see how it feels like to be double penetrated by two barbarians.
Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm gonna select my +1 sword.
Barbarian brothers.
All right.
Here we go.
So you do add a +2 to that as well. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh Lord.
What you said
Barbarian brothers.
+2? Oh, so is it not advantage?
No, it doesn't matter. You got to crit. You got to crit. It is advantage. You got to crit, but you. Oh yeah. I said. Oh yeah, I keep thinking the other game, but yeah, it's
Oh,
advantage. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
yeah.
you got to crit.
Yeah. Cool. That means I can do a bonus attack after that. All right, so I
Oh
swing.
my god.
Swing.
Oh my god. It's 36. Blood just sprays everywhere.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action. Swing that sword again.
All right. That is a hit. As you hit it for 25 points of damage. Oof.
All right, and that's my turn. Oh, don't forget my pixie's gotta like blow up that dude's teeth.
Yep. So your pixie go ahead and you start to see it shake a little bit, and then it starts to get ready to explode. And so it explodes, and the guy has to make a dexterity saving throw, which he does pass. So he takes 1 point of damage.
Nice. Lost another tooth.
So Pixie is down. All right, and so yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so next up is Grizolga, and she is gonna start rushing in there as well. Actually, she is going to sort of keep her hands on her teammate. She's gonna roll a medicine check and see if she can stabilize her. All right, but she's not doing too well as she's trying to close that wound up. However, it ain't looking too well for her. All right, so for the other anchorite, Talos, in the bottom, they see that their companion is in trouble. However, so they are going to move up a little bit close as well, and Wall is a little bit flanked in Wall right in front of you. The guy, does this one have one? He didn't do it yet. Yeah. So the guy in front of you is going to literally attack you with another lightning bolt. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna use
Wow, that's
lucky.
actually a failure.
I'm gonna use
Okay.
lucky.
All right, that's a pass. So
I'll take.
you
Oh,
take
good,
half
good.
damage. All right, so you're gonna take 14 points of damage.
Nice.
And that's gonna be it for him. All right, so next up is Grizzly.
All right. We're going to start trying to put an arrow into this orc closest to me.
All right, and that is gonna be a nice hit.
So 14 damage in all.
All right, the arrow goes straight through the head. He falls back, and he is now dead.
And I'll attack the orc leader.
All right, and that is gonna be a nice hit.
So 14 damage.
As he takes 14, he starts bleeding.
I'm sorry, no, it's 13. I counted the. I only get to count that D8 once per turn, so just 13.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so it's 13 points of damage he takes. So I'm giving him like 1 HP. All right, so
And that's me.
anything else?
Nah,
All
that's
right.
gonna be it.
Agazu is gonna have to make a check or whatever. All right, so it ain't looking too good for her. She got one failure. All right, so let's see. In Greater Talos, next one is gonna go. Got at the bottom. He comes in. He starts getting ready to swing at Larbrick. He takes out his clawed gauntlet and makes a swing at him. The young man hitting Larbrick for 6 points of damage, and that is going to be it for his turn. Next up is the anchorite right next to Wall. He is under the effects of Bless, and he is going to no lightning bolts for him. He's going to take out his claw gauntlet and attack with advantage. And Wall, you are hit for 3 points of damage as the claws pierce your back.
Yep, buddy.
Give me a second. Hold on a second, guys. What is still? There is no time. You guys hear the clicking as well?
No.
No, you don't? Give me a second. Why the hell do I hear the clicking? It repeated. Like the timer is still going down for some reason. Goddamn glitch. All right, so let's do that. Okay, so that guy hits you. That's the end of his turn. Next up, this anchorite at the bottom. He has not used his lightning. Oh, that's the one who casts Bless. So he is going to see that Grizzly is at the top, and he moves towards the top, and he is going to cast lightning bolt at you, Grizzly. I need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, nicely done. So you pass, and so you do take half damage, and that half damage is going to be 13 points of damage you take from that as you suck it up. Oh, you're concentrating. I didn't know you're concentrating. Oh, Bless. That's right.
And I lose Bless.
Oh,
That's
and
all right.
Bless falters. Yes. And so you guys are no longer under the effects of Bless any longer.
That just frees me up for
That
other
is it.
spells.
All right. Next up is Drethna, who is going to start making her round as well. So she is going to move further in from where she is, and she is going to as well. Well, he has half cover. It doesn't matter. Like, it still will like pierce him. Does it go that far? Tim? Oh yeah. So she is going to. He doesn't have full like full cover. So she is going to blast this individual with a lightning bolt who just pierced that grizzly, and he's gonna have to make a. Holy shit! That's a strong ass lightning bolt. Let me see. Let me get it. Oh my god, she got angry for you, man. Yeah, let's see what he gets. So he needs a normal one. He does pass, however, he's going to take half of 35, which is going to be 17 points of damage. Oh my god, and that's still a good amount that she hit him with. Oh, he's concentrating too on Bless.
Yep.
And he does pass though. He gets a 12. All right, so yeah, he's still focusing on that. Drethna's turn is now over. Next up is Kaglar, who is completely in between sandwich from all these barbarians, and you see him take out this big great axe, guys. And this great axe almost looks like it's like magical, by the way, from what you've seen, Zeno. It is a +1 great axe. You're more familiar with this than anybody. As this great axe doesn't look like your normal one. And he is going to swing at Wall first with it as he turns around and tries to hit you all. Oh, so that is going to be 6 points of damage you take, Wall, as you're now down to 15. He then tries to attack you one more time. I forgot he has advantage on that attack, and he still hits you. It doesn't matter, no crit. But yeah, okay. So he hits you with that, and you're gonna take 6 points of damage, and that is gonna be the end of his turn.
Oh yeah.
Next up is Zeno. You
Sorry, I
on
had
mute,
myself
Zeno?
muted. Yeah. I was gonna say, Zeno's gonna attack Kaga again. I forgot in this game we have advantage, right, on flanking.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Okay.
And that is going to be a solid hit. All right, that's going to be 13 points of damage he takes.
Attack him again.
Woo. And that is a strong hit. He looks like he's on the verge of death from that last hit. You start to see him make these big, long, like exhausted breaths as he's trying to hold his axe up.
And that is the end of Zeno's turn.
All right, nicely done. All right, so we move towards Larbrick, whose turn it is now, as he's going to make a swing at this anchorite over here, who's almost dead. So he takes out his great sword and goes for a swing. And Larbrick is going to hit him for a nice 12 points of damage he takes. Oh man, the anchorite is almost dead. And that is going to be the end of his turn. Next up is Wall. Wall, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna swing at that dude again. Let's go and let's see what happens. You said he's looking pretty close to dead.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay then. I'll swing my regular sword. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Describe the killing blow.
I very calmly just slice his head off.
Oh my god. The
Politely.
head
Very politely.
flips to the floor very politely. He head dribbles down. He's dead. He's now dead, no longer glowing from the effects of bless. He is now dead in a pool of blood.
Am I able to use reckless attack right now?
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna activate reckless attack, and I'm gonna do the rest of my attacks as advantage. I'm gonna go and well, first let me click that. But yeah, I'm gonna go and attack this guy right here with my +10 sword thingy.
Oh, you know what? You can't do it. You can't do it actually. It says when you
Oh.
make your first attack on your turn, you can decide or whatever. You
Oh,
didn't do it
okay.
on your first turn, on your first attack. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well then,
Just
do you
go
want
ahead
me
and
to re-roll
re-roll.
that?
It's just gonna be a
Yeah.
normal roll. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
gonna be a normal roll.
Wait, what? Oh. There we go.
All right, and that is
That
gonna be a
misses.
miss.
I'm actually gonna lucky that, by the way.
Okay.
So I'll re-roll that again. Oh, the exact same thing. Okay. Well,
And
not
that
the
is a
same,
miss.
but
All
yeah.
right, so you already used that was your bonus action. So now you have one more extra attack.
Swing again. Okay, all right.
And that one
Okay.
misses.
Yeah, you know, just get those bad rolls out of the way, for my good rolls coming up soon. All right, that's my turn.
All right. So at this point, you guys are starting to see that the other anchorites are getting anxious and they are going to get ready to retreat. Do you let them get away or do you want to try to kill them off as they're going to try to like start running away?
It's gonna be up to you guys because I'm going towards first aid on the downed orc in Drefna's group.
If they're gonna run away, Wolf's not really gonna go chase them.
No, Zeno's gonna say he's had enough bloodlust today. It satisfied him.
Oh, that's hilarious. Man's like, all right. So, all right. The anchorites start running away. The rest of the ones that you guys have they noticed that their leader has been completely defeated. One tries to run away from Larbrick, and Leon is going to attack with attack of opportunity. Does he kill this one? And he does as he slays him from the back as he tries to run away, killing the man on the spot. And he is now dead. And 1 second, please. So the rest of the other ones, though, they all run away successfully away from you as you have scared them off. Okay, so now the battle is over. And you guys have won combat. You guys do notice that Calglar is holding a +1 longbow and a +1 great sword. I mean, not great sword, great axe.
I already have a +1 great axe.
I have a +1 longbow.
I have a +1 greatsword.
It's like such first world problems. It's like I can't carry all this magic.
It's more of we're loaded down with the gold from that mage on the road that we don't. I could carry the longbow if we want to take it back to town and give it to
That works.
Yeah,
somebody
and
else.
sell it or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, I can try to carry whatever is left.
All right.
Yeah, I can't carry anything else.
Just seeing since.
All right, so he has a
You
great.
guys-
Yeah, so you want to try to carry the great? I can put it in your inventory. He has the
Put it in
great
my
one.
inventory.
The +1. Okay, so let me see what that gives you. So I sent you the what you're looking
Yeah,
like.
I accepted it. Yeah,
Let me
good
see.
so far.
You're still good? Yeah, you are
Yeah,
still
yeah.
good. Yeah, I think you can carry the other one as well. So I'll go ahead and put the great axe in your inventory too. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can carry the
sure.
great axe. All right, so you got the great axe and you have the longbow as well. Uh so you do see Drefna starts to run over as well, and she looks at you, Grizzly.
Grizzly, thank you for your help. I didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to be here either. It's just coincidence.
I see.
So how did you
Thankfully,
find
you
yourself
were
to
here
be
first.
attacked?
Well, let's just say at first we were trying to go on the espionage mission and sort of track to see where they were leading back towards. As I was trying to find out where my brother's located. But they picked up on our scent and, well, you know the rest of the details as we got pinned down. Agazu needs help as soon as possible. Do you think we can heal her?
Of course. So I cast Cure Wounds on her to at least bring her back to consciousness.
All right, so yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, it was 11.
Do that.
Yeah.
11. Okay, so all right, so Agazu wakes up and you start to see she looks a little delirious, but however, she begins to see that you guys are looming over her, and she quickly stands back up and looks over. Larbrick, however, turns to you guys and he begins to, bow to you, Grizzly, as he sees you.
Good to see you too, Leon.
It's good to see you as well. Man, I really didn't expect to see you guys here.
It's good fortune. We just happened to be passing on the
Indeed.
road when we heard the lightning bolts going off.
I see. Well, I'm not really sure if it was a minute later what would have happened if you guys didn't show up. I'm surprised to see that Zeno and this other individual here were able to withstand so many lightning bolts.
Yes, they are rather thick-skinned. How's everybody else's injuries?
I think they're fine. Yeah, fine. Gorzola and Agazu were... How are you feeling at Gorzola?
So you see Gorzolka, she gets up, she kind of looks at the three of you, not really knowing whether or not to trust you or not, but she gets up and dusts herself off.
I'm fine for now. But who are these men? Don't think I've ever seen you before.
You can call me
She looks
Grizzly.
at Grizzly,
You can call me Wool.
And the man on the right? Well, I guess he's a quiet one, isn't he?
Yeah, that's Zeno.
Oh, sorry. I was spacing out for a second. Nice to meet everybody. Glad you guys are all right.
No problem, then thank you. At least we're all good for now.
So as she says that, you guys kind of see that Agazu stands up. She looks around and she quickly looks at you, Grizzly, and you see like an honorable like fist up to her chest, thanking you for helping her.
A moments later, I would have been dead. Thank you.
Of course. But glad I was able to help. Any friend of
Indeed.
Drethna's a friend of mine.
So Drethna looks at the rest of you guys and she asks you, where are you guys headed?
I believe it's somewhere outside of Coneyberry, but Zeno and Alara have more information on that.
I see. Well, it's a good thing that you guys are headed that way. Just be careful. My brother, ever since the hobgoblins and the orcs had died, his activity has been more present than ever. Seems as though he's tried to take advantage of the situation, as the hobgoblins and orcs don't pose him a threat anymore.
It makes
I
sense.
think it was all tied to his plan to try to get rid of them.
Indeed, there is a power vacuum. It's only a matter of time before something filled it.
Grizzly. Another question, sorry.
What is it?
That night. Have you ever found that man again? From that fire?
No, I have not. Whatever.
And you didn't take their offer that day, did you?
No,
From
I
those
did not take.
cult
I
men?
did not. But it was
I see.
close.
What truly happened that day, Grizzly?
While I was in the prison, I actually came to be good friends with most of the mercenaries, and they were actually going to let me go. They had no reason to hold me. But as they were unlocking my shackles, forces from Neverwinter, led by a man named Isaac, attacked. And he killed everyone, whether they were armed or
I
not.
see. That's the reason you wanted almost everything that burned down that night, wasn't it?
Yes. To be helpless,
Do you
chained
still
to
feel
a
the same
wall,
way?
not as strongly. But still, I relive it almost nightly.
I see. Seems as though we're all fighting demons these days.
Indeed.
But it's a good thing that you always have companions around your back as well. Especially these two.
They are good for taking a hit, that's for certain.
You kind of see Leon when you say that kind of smirk a little bit as he kind of gets the the intuition that what you meant is what you literally meant instead of calling them friends. It's like, yeah, they are good for taking hits. That's about it.
Who knows? I'm
Um,
pretty deadpan, so.
So Drefna turns to you and she nods as she says,
You know, we still are working with Falcon. He was interested, by the way, in you guys the other day.
Oh,
Apparently, something about some knights who died he wanted to speak about.
yes. Well, that's part of the
You guys should
reason
probably pay him a visit soon.
it would be good.
He
That
may
was
want you guys.
yes. I
But
imagine
in
we.
any case, I'll continue to look at my brother and find what I can about him. Galistar is continuing up his other. It's not a big. They don't have a really big group ever since we split, but there's like a good bundle of them. I'm not sure, but it seems as though Ray Dara as well has appeared from Waterdeep, and she also, she usually is part of a family that's under my mother. Uh, she's also helping my brother. I thought she would have died along with Eldrick, but that doesn't seem to be the case with Erodic. So just keep on your toes and just be careful.
Appreciate the warning.
And we'll do the same. If things come to pass, and who knows, we may be able to defeat my brother. I'll invite you to our new village that we have going on with most of the other, we don't even consider ourselves anchorites anymore. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I think that's probably the last lightning bolt I'll ever get to do. Ever since we stopped worshipping Talos, slowly one by one, he's been taking away our powers.
Now that makes sense. He's withdrawing his divine favor.
Indeed. You know, it may be funny, but I never really liked worshipping Talos anyway as a kid. I don't know. Maybe I'll find a new deity to worship or something. But
It can
thank
make a
you once again for
difference.
your help.
Of course. Is there any other services we can provide before we get back on the road?
she looks over at Agazu and Gorzolga, uh, and you guys start to see Leon. He sticks up one finger, and almost like an exclamation mark pops on his head. He then tells you to, hold this, like this is for you guys for helping them out. As he hands you a greater healing potion, if you would want that.
Thanks, Leon. Well, we'll be glad to take that.
All right, so you could go ahead and add that one to your inventory. Um,
How about
for assisting
Zeno?
you.
You popped a potion. You can have it. It'll
Oh,
replace what you lost.
thank you, Grizzly. I appreciate it.
All right, so yeah, you go ahead and add a greater healing potion to your inventory.
Okay.
What do you got from? You go from 3 to 4 or 2 to 3? 3 to 4, right?
4. Yep.
Yeah. You having issues now, home?
Oh, my browser crashed, so I just have to reload it.
Gotcha. Okay, so give me a minute. All right, so you guys are ready to split up with the group and head back on the road?
Yep.
Seems that way.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you guys ready to do exactly that. As you guys head back up. Give me a second. Mm-mm-mm. All right.
Would I be able to do
Alright,
like a
guys,
short rest
so-
or long rest?
You guys want to do a short rest? I mean, you want me to do a long rest, but I mean, you guys can do a short rest if you want. It just takes you longer to get to Coneyberry.
Yeah, because I need to get back some HP.
What you guys
So-
want to do?
I don't know. I'm looking at Grizzly. Do you mind if we take a short rest? I guess I don't have to take one, but it seems like Wool needs one.
Yeah, you took all the hits, so if you need a rest, go right ahead.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do it now.
Oh, if we're gonna take a short rest, I will as well.
All right, go ahead and take a short rest, guys. Burn as many hit die as you need. Is that as much
This
hit die
is-
as you're going to
Yeah, I'm just gonna use for like that 4.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely works. All right, cool. Cool. So let me see. So he's at 48 out of 74. Not sure if anybody wants to heal him or let me see. I want to burn her. I think Laura would actually like, give you a little bit. So she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on you. So she's on that. So let's see. So she has Cure Wounds, and she's going to heal you. Oh wait, that's Zeno. Doesn't matter. She heals you for 6 points of damage.
I'll take those temporary HP. You know.
It ain't temporary. It don't work like that, homie. Let me see. So yeah, she heals you for 6. So go ahead and heal for 6. And that is all she's gonna use right now.
Zeno's gonna hand Wool and be like, "Here, you can have the this potion from that was given to us." As he hands him a greater hero potion.
Thanks, brother.
Oh, okay. Thanks, brother. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to use it right now, or so he's gonna give you that greater healing potion. I'm gonna put that in your inventory. Unless you want, do you want to use it now, or
Nah, hold on.
you're just
to
gonna
it.
hold it? Okay. All right, so let me put that greater healing potion in your inventory. So you get that greater healing potion in your inventory. All right. All right. So you guys continue forth. And let me pull my journal entry. All right. So you guys continue forth into making your way back on the path out of the forest. And as you leave the rugged wilderness behind, you guys, after a good amount of time, make it to the quaint and serene village of Coneyberry as it comes into view. Finally. And so, you guys are on the map, right? You guys can see this right here, right?
Yes, it's very
Yep.
quaint and rustic.
Okay. Yes. All right. So as you guys are in Coneyberry, nestled among the hills, you see that the village once again is as welcoming as it once appeared from you guys, Zeno and Grizzly, a long time ago. It still has that same nature about it. As you hear children playing in the streets, chasing one another with the free joy, much different than Fandolin, as you see some elders sit outside their homes, exchanging stories and nods. And they, once in a while, as you guys like continue to pass through, people were waving at you guys as the air is filled with the freshly baked aroma that fills the air. As you guys continue to move around and go towards where you were told that Tibor Westor's village is, you guys pass through um the market district, like the small market, and you guys see a familiar face as you guys see give me a second. Let me make sure I put on the right voice. As you guys spot Logan, because Logan is gonna have some questions. Alrighty. So you guys see Logan, and he starts waving at you guys. Very happy to see friendly faces once again. Do you guys go towards him, as it looks like he wants to speak to you?
Or
Yep.
All right. So you guys see Logan once again, and he looks at the two of you, Zeno and Grizzly.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a
How
while.
are you
How
guys doing?
Logan? I'm doing good. You?
I'm doing fine, Business is doing well.
and how are the wife and children?
Oh, Kina? Yeah, she's doing quite fine. In fact, she's over there.
You see, he kind of points over to where Kina is. She's over in the distance with the kids. He turns around and looks at Wall and Laura.
I seen that you got some new friendly faces around here.
Hello, my name is Wall.
Call me Mogan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mogan.
Well, you know, it's been a while since you guys been here. Why are you guys back?
We're here to meet Harbor and Weston's brother.
Oh, you're here to meet Tibor, Westor.
Correct.
Well, color me surprised. I'm surprised to see that that old geezer over there has some other people that fight over. Why did he ask? Are you guys like friends with him or something, or is it a business matter? Sorry if I keep intruding. Just interesting to me.
That's fine. We actually saved his life. And he invited us for dinner, so we took him up on that invitation.
He invited you for dinner.
Correct.
That's interesting. Maybe the old geezer's changed now. It wasn't as that inviting before. Nice to see a change of personality now. I gotta ask though, where's your other friend?
Who, Laura?
No, not Alora.
He means ciphers,
Where
you know.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Let's just say he's not coming back. We kind of lost him during the quest.
You lost him.
Died.
Well, I gotta say. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
When he says that, you see one of his kids come up, and it's the little girl who gave Cypher a hug on his leg and told him to be careful. She then, you start to see her as she starts asking her father some questions about, you guys like, but she kind of remembers Zeno and Grizzly, and she starts looking. You know, you start seeing her look left and right, and she's looking for Cipher. And she asks her dad what happened to him, and you kind of see he kind of bends down a little bit, um, and instead of that serious look he has on his face, it turns back into a smile, and you see him as he slowly pats her head, and he says that he's went on to a better place right now, and he turns to you guys and he says,
Isn't that right, guys? He's being safe like she told her.
That's right.
Absolutely.
he nods and then he looks at his little girl and he tells her to go back to her mother Kina, as he has important things to speak with you guys. So she goes back and you see her. She gives a very big, bright smile as she tells her dad that she told him that, you know, Cypher will be all right, that she was protecting him. And so she goes off and you see her go back to her mother, and you see Logan as his face turns back from that smile to the more serious look as he looks at you guys.
So, how'd it happen?
Well,
Was it the dragon?
no, it was actually a mercenary company in the Neverwinter Woods.
I
They
see.
were trying to take me prisoner, and Cypher, he mouthed off to the wrong people.
The Neverwinter Woods, huh?
Indeed.
Was this by Falcon?
Near. It was near.
I see. Ma, I'm sorry for your loss.
Truthfully, it was probably better he died the way he did. He also picked up a curse along the way that was not going to be kind to him.
I see. May he rest in peace. But I will say, in this kind of business, you know, with adventuring, you always get used to it sometimes. You become numb. Especially those who used to piss you off in your teammate as they were teammates. But you can't help but keep those memories deep inside, though. They're never truly lost as they somewhat fade away.
So you're
Well,
saying that
You know,
the
Falcon
memories
couldn't
do eventually
confidence.
fade?
They somewhat do, but you have glimpses of them as you kind of try to remember their smile, but you're not really sure if it's the smile that you remember that they had or something that you just created off the top of your head.
Walt just kind of looks at the down at the ground, looking kind of solemn. Doesn't really say anything.
Well, hopefully. You guys don't have to experience that again.
I've had enough death to last a multitude of lifetimes.
Man,
So he looks at Grizzly and you start to see that his eyes narrow.
seems like you lost a little bit more than Cypher. But I'll keep that to myself.
I appreciate it.
Well, I don't want to be the, I completely killed the energy here, but he looks at all of you guys, and he, as you guys are looking around for Tibor West's mansion, he points you off to it, and before you guys go, uh, he lets you guys know uh, that. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up the notes right now. So he says to you,
By the way, when you guys go up there, you should be seeing, well, you guys wouldn't know since you guys never been to the mansion. There's some new people that are there helping out Tibor Wester. I thought they were going to be quite nice, but, some of them are actually downright arrogant, to so to speak. They're not all your friendly type, so just be aware of that.
Appreciate the warning.
Not a problem. So before you leave, here.
he grabs one of the fruits that he has in his a little basket, and he gets ready to hand it to one of you if anybody would accept it.
Accept it.
All right. So you see that this the color of this fruit that he has, it doesn't look like a fruit that you've seen before, and you see that his face goes from this serious look to a more happy look as he smiles at you, and he says to you,
Take a bite of that when you're in a pinch. It'll definitely help you out.
Looks delicious, thank you.
Not a problem. Also, it lasts for a very long time.
all right. So as that is there, he begins to fade away in the back as you guys are going straight towards the mansion.
Before he so
Okay.
as we're traveling, I was
Yeah.
I wanted to. So I go.
Do you want to say something to him?
No, not him. No. I'm actually waiting for him to go. And
Oh,
then we can
okay.
say something.
Yeah. So he leaves. Yeah, he's gone.
All right. So after he leaves, Wall goes and he speaks up and he says, I have to thank you for bringing me back, by the way. I don't think I did say anything from that other day. I think the more I hear about it, now I understand. You could have left me, but after losing your friend Cypher, I think you all didn't want to go through that tragedy again, since he meant so much to you.
Of course. We wouldn't want to see another ally fade away like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Can't say I'll be just like him, but I hope I'll be able to carry on the same strength he had.
Well, you
have
certainly
to
seem
be
to be
content, Wall.
attracting the same number of enemies.
That's
Precisely.
true.
You don't
No,
have to
he's
put it
right.
that way.
No, he's right. And I'm deeply concerned about it. I don't know what could happen, so all I can say is, if need be, please, you guys have to take care of yourselves. If I have to,
Sorry, Aurelia. I'm playing as your voice with this
Oh.
I forgot the names. Amber from I'm using Amber from Genshin Impact and trying to imitate what you would say as Alora with her.
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry to do that.
So yeah,
But
she puts her hand on your shoulder wall and she says to you,
Just remember, you're never a replacement for anybody. You're you, Wall. and you've helped us for so long now. Even though at native birth, it feels long to me. I'll put it that way.
Well, thank you. Hopefully, things can continue to be safe for us all.
I think it will be. As long as we continue to stick together.
Yes, you're right.
All right. All right. So you guys are saying this in this heartfelt moment as you guys are walking towards the mansion. And as you guys are walking off the beaten path that goes towards the mansion, you guys start to see give me a second, let me pull it up. You see this elegant architecture in the distance, right? And it looks like this big giant house is around two floors, and you see tall windows, intricate stonework, and this grand door, double door entrance in the way. It almost looks like Tibor's, I mean not Tibor, Harbin Wester's mansion, but even bigger, even double the size of it. And you can tell that this has been, it looks like almost like newish, like it doesn't look as old or beat down. It looks like the mansion was recently built. um and let me guys put you guys on that map. uh, two, two, two. So you guys are right there.
So I'm guessing we rescued Wall from the assassin.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they still know that he's alive. That's the
Oh.
thing. He wasn't able
Yeah.
to feign dead because he had to grab your body because you got stunned and jump out the window.
Oh.
And
I-
he will
I
not be
tried to
winning an
fool them.
Academy Award for acting. Trying to
Yeah,
convince
yeah.
them that he's
So he
dead.
tried to... So after he jumps out, the assassin was right there looking at him when he jumped out. And so, Cypher was wanting to play dead. So he said, like, as soon as the dagger gets thrown at him, because Grizzly cast Sanctuary on him, it tried, like, the guy was aiming for Zeno. And so the dagger falls to the ground after it misses Zeno, and then Wall looks at he looks at the dagger, and he like falls down to the ground. Oh, my heart. And the assassin, he rolled a 1 basically. The assassin just
Oh.
looked at him and was just like he was not amused at all by his antics as he fell to the ground. And yeah, that didn't work at all. So that was not convincing in the slightest.
I gotta work on my acting.
That was pretty damn funny. I'm not gonna lie.
And then we also rescued Drefna and some of her companions on the way to
Yeah.
Coneyberry.
Yeah,
Oh,
so they realize that now that the orcs and the hobgoblins are now out of the way, Drefna's brother Galistar is starting to make moves and rounds as he is in this fit for power. He realizes there's no one to oppose him in terms of what he is trying to do. The only person that's trying to oppose him right now is his sister.
right.
So no big faction in the way. So you guys, they also picked up, there were 4 guests that you guys can include, and they got Grizzly, Don John, Tia, and Ella, along the way as the other guests to be invited to dinner. As you guys make your way over there. So as you guys see this elegant mansion, you guys begin to hear an interesting familiar voice as you guys look back and you see Don John, Tia, and Ella along, like, coming straight towards you guys. You guys hear Don John as he doesn't even stare at you guys. It looks like you see him running as he's waving at you guys, and then he looks up and he sees the mansion, and you see that his mouth goes wide open.
Oh my God. Hey, you gotta be kidding me, man. That's the place you invited us to? Zeno, did you know this guy was stacked? Or you too?
I mean, he is harboring Weston's brother. I guess he had a lot of money, I assumed.
Man, I'm about to eat good tonight. You ever been to a place like this, Grizzly?
Fanciest place I've been is Falcon's Lodge. This is a little
The
more
hell?
gilded.
Man, you've been missing out. Trust me, back when I was young, I used to bust places like this all the time. Not to the innocent aristocrats, though. To the corrupted ones, though.
Is there any
You
other
know
kind?
what I mean? Ah, you got jokes. You got jokes. How you doing there, Wall? Still doing good?
Yes. I'm doing better now.
Good, good. All right, then. Let's go ahead and invite ourselves in.
And so as you guys are right there, looking at the mansion, you guys do see a woman come out. And this is what she looks like. She looks like she has like an elegant pattern on hers. It doesn't really look like she looks like she's not even from the Sword Coast almost. And she has this white pattern clothing on, and she wears like a skirt that goes down to her legs. And she starts walking towards you guys as she comes around the entrance and comes back to the front, and you see she kind of keeps a little distance from you as she cocks her head to the side.
Can I help you? Hello?
See, I'll approach and be like, hello. We were invited here by the owner of the mansion, Tibor Westor. Some of the guests that he stayed with at Falcon's Law. Or
You were invited here. He invited all these people?
yes, we had helped save his life there, and he wanted us to show us a good time at his place.
When you say those words, and when you say saved his life, the four of you, give me a perception check.
Ooh.
And this one is going to be kind of tough, but we'll see what you guys get. Oh my God, Grizzly. Oh man. So nothing gets by Grizzly. So as you guys literally as you say that, Alora, you're having decent conversation with her. Grizzly, you're able to pick up that when she says that, you almost see like her right fist clenches a little bit. And then you start to see she goes back into her normal demeanor, and she looks at Alora and she says,
Me ask Lino about this. Give me a second, please.
so she goes back into like the mansion. What do you guys do? Just simply wait there, or
I guess we're not invited in yet. Okay.
not yet? Yeah.
Don John be like, hope we get our dinner tonight.
I wonder if she's one of the people Logan warned us about.
What makes you say that?
He mentioned there were some new people at the mansion that were less than friendly. Did you see how
See,
she reacted when you mentioned you saved her life, or saved Tibor's life?
I hadn't noticed. I'm
She
guessing I
was
didn't roll well enough. Sorry.
she was not happy.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest. Only Grizzly passed that. By the way, not even Zeno
okay.
didn't see that with the
Damn.
21.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
So, what are we walking into here?
Shit, I don't know, but that food better be good.
We'll have to be on our guard. None of us really noticed this animosity coming from her, except for Grizzly, so
Hope all
let's be a
goes
little bit
well.
more aware. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just said I hope it all goes well and nothing happens.
So you see Ella, and she doesn't even care what's going on between you guys' conversation. She's looking at the mansion all googly eyes.
Knew it.
She then turns to Wall and Zeno and Grizzly, and she just starts ecstatically like yelling out like,
Oh, do you know this guy? I must know. Because did you guys make a rich friend while I was gone?
Come on, Ella, you're our rich friend.
Oh, you're so... Don't do that to me, Zeno.
Yes,
I
if
will
her
stay
head
there.
swells too big, she'll topple over.
Hey! That's not nice of you, Grizzly. You and your insults have been a common occurrence lately.
Yeah.
What's into you?
Nothing.
It
My
better be,
apologies.
you see that she kind of just like rolls her eyes as she crosses her arms and looks at the fountain on the left side. So after some given amount of time, the woman then pops her head back out and she beckons you all to follow in to the mansion. And I think yeah. All right. So do you guys do so?
Does anybody else want to get more mud on their boots before we go in? Just feel like I need to.
I wonder if we should
I never get your references, Grizzly.
do it to suss out who's angry at us. But I mean, they might just have some fastidious
Could cast
servants
pass with a trace.
there. All right, shall we go in?
Yeah. Best to not keep them waiting.
All right. So you guys make your way inside the mansion. All right. Let me know when you guys are there.
Yep.
Easy one. All right. So, excuse me. Get to the next slide. So as soon as you guys go inside the mansion, you see the foyer spacious and elegantly decorated. As you see high ceilings and the like luxurious finishings of everything around you. There's like an ornate chandelier hanging on the inside, and you see literally Ella has like hearts all around her eyes right now. Tia's just looking around like she doesn't know what to do. She's never really been inside something like this. You can kind of tell she's not as enthusiastic about it as Ella is. Don John's looking around, with a smirk on his on his face, thinking about food right now, of what type of delicious food he's gonna get from being here. The woman inside beckons you in, and she stops for a moment and pauses as you guys are met with these stares as she presents to you as somebody's about to start walking down them. She asks you guys,
The Master Tibor only said, was it 3 guests or 4? Sorry, I don't remember. I didn't write the letter.
4 guests.
Interesting. Is this your first time in Tibor Westor's mansion?
Correct.
Well, nice to meet you all. Call me Ophelia.
Nice to
I'm
meet you,
one of the
Ophelia.
new maids in the house.
Lovely to
sure
meet
you know,
you. Thank
but
you for inviting us.
After the Lord, yeah, absolutely. But after the Lord got back, he did have a little bit of a limp, as he now walks with a cane. He says it's nothing serious, however, after what happened to him. He doesn't say what, but apparently you told me a little bit more information than I was given from the Master himself. And for that, I thank you for that. Whoever it was.
Uh-oh.
You're welcome. By the way, I'm Zeno.
Nice to meet you, Zeno.
so I'm assuming you all give your names to her and introduce yourselves to her?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Okay. No. Okay. All right. So she notices, she picks up that the 2 barbarian brothers, they politely give their name to her. However, she does bend down as well when she's bowing and notices that Alora and Grizzly are the only ones who don't give their names. Ella, Tia, and especially Don John does as well, stating who he is with a little motto on the side. And after a while, you guys begin to hear footsteps coming down from the stairs. And you're met with this older gentleman who gives a big charismatic smile, and he's wearing aristocratic clothing. And this is what he looks like. So he starts to come down the stairs, and you notice this is not Tibor, obviously. And he shouts from the from the balcony, not the balcony, the upper part.
Ah, a lot of guests down there. Ah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to meet your acquaintance. I am the personal butler of Tibor Westor. Call me Lionel. I see that you are here for the invitation that was sent out. Is that correct?
That's right. Pleasure to meet you.
And a pleasure to meet you, young one. What was your name, dear miss?
My name is Ava, sir.
Ava.
Don't like give it a fake name.
Ava? Ah, I see. You kind of paused for a bit, but that's okay.
Give me a deception check, please.
Okay.
She's okay. Okay. So he turns to you and he says, you kind of see that he kind of takes it at face value, even though you kind of paused for a little bit when you stated your name. And he says,
So, my dear Ava, I heard you're the one who saved the Master's life. Or, maybe that was you. I know that your group did it. Is that correct?
Yes, everyone contributed much to the situation at hand.
Oh, everyone here, is that correct?
Or rather, I think we had one of our other companions, unfortunately, did pass away during that time. And we have had a new companion join us, but he's as much a part of our group as the one that was with us before.
And let me ask you, how is Phandalin faring these days with Hob and Westor in charge? Still the same usual tax-stealing individual as well? Sorry, I mean no insult towards the man. The master doesn't favor his brother as well, just to let you know.
Well, that estimation does seem accurate from what we've seen of his brother. Although he's trying to protect the people of Phandalin. He does as much as he can.
Do you really believe that, young miss? Truly, you don't have to lie.
I don't think he has any ill intents against the townspeople. After all, they are his source of income, as you say.
Ill intent isn't always the issue there. What do you think some of the money that you get comes from? For some of the quests that you take?
That's right, he does spend most of his day.
Simply works for it. No, he's not like our master at all. Tibor. He is a man of true value. He actually built this whole mansion with his bare hands with his lumbering business. Hob and Westor simply sits in his room all day, pouting and touting as mostly about how he should be the one to take all of the value himself from simply because of who his father was. I'm surprised. Let me ask you, young dear miss, have you met Hob and Westor before this whole time you've been in Phandalin?
I don't believe I have myself. Collected some of our quest rewards from him. From his bodyguard.
You gentlemen.
I am no fan of Harbor Weston at all.
Likewise. But have you met him? Personally, have you seen his face?
I have not, but I have heard him screaming, and his voice.
Lovely. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. And you, Mr. What was your name, Mr. Hulky Man with the great sword?
My name is Wool, sir.
And have you met Mr. Hob and Westor?
So he's still asking you, Wall.
I didn't hear the last part.
He said, have you met Mr. Harbin Westor in person?
No, I have not. Not the pleasure.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure none of you have. Because he simply sent a letter telling us, his own brother, that he is going to sit there and wallow inside of his home while the dragon simply wreaks havoc all along Phandalin. And until adventurers like you come and go, and risk your life for them, that man who sits in there, and simply tell him one day the dragon has died. He will not ever make a move outside his own place. Don't you call that cowardice?
You make a very compelling case, sir. And to be honest, I had my wonderings about him as well.
I mean, it's a little of a coward move, but I mean, what can he do? I mean, you get my drift, guys, right? It's not like he's a fighter or anything. I mean, most people would stay inside their homes, right? Or maybe I'm wrong about this.
That's true. I guess he understands his reputation around town too, if he just keeps to himself.
And so you see he looks at Grizzly, who's been the quietest.
Have you met him? You've been more quiet than anyone else here, good sir. What is your opinion on Harbin Westor?
I have no opinion of him. It's true that he spends all of his time locked in a house, but his coin is what brought the adventurers together to try to save the town. For better
His
or for
coin,
worse.
His coin. Yes, his coin. Or like the people's coin, but I digress. I won't get into it. I keep going on and rambling. The master is about to be ready soon. Please, would you mind following me into the main hall?
And so at this time, if you guys want to follow him, you guys can just move your token onto where it says main hall. And that's all you want to do. Just move it there and it'll bring you there. Don't press anything else when you move it onto there. And you should be there in about a second. So I think Zeno's stacked on top of everybody. Everybody's stacked on top of you, everybody. So yeah.
I'm the
I
most
think I'm having a
important
little
one.
There's a wall in
trouble.
front of you. Just move left. Is there a wall in front? No, there's no wall. Are you on something else? Are you on the ruler?
No. Says error token collide.
Huh. That's
I have the
interesting. Let me go ahead
strangest
and delete your
feeling.
token and put you back in there.
Okay.
The strangest feeling that somebody did something with a candlestick in the library in this place.
Let's hope not to our benefactor. Seems like a
Perhaps
pretty good guy.
someone of rank with the name of a condiment.
Try to move it now.
All right.
There you go. All right. What was that? I didn't get the joke. What was that?
I was just the game of Clue with Colonel Mustard.
Okay, I actually never seen the movie. I just know it has different endings and stuff. But yeah, so at this so you guys will be able to move around at some point and try to anywhere you want and stuff. However, as of right now, they're trying to just like let you guys know that the master will be waiting, and you'll get that opportunity soon enough. And so let me get ready to let me see. So you guys all got teleported. It doesn't look like any issues happen. And so 1 second, guys. So I'm moving Ella, Don John, and Tia as well over. So you guys notice that Ophelia stays a little bit behind, and you're presented to the next room over by Lionel. That takes you to another set of stairs that leads to the upstairs. And so he looks her over and all right. So you see him as he starts stepping on the flight of stairs, and he looks at the rest of you guys and he says,
An elegant place, is it not? I helped build this with the master himself.
Quite
Oh,
elegant
yes.
Any of you ever
indeed.
been to a place like this?
I can't say I have.
Quite remarkable. You know, a lot of the stuff that he has, I had to actually ship it over. Had to get a good adventuring party to sort of actually bring all the stuff over that we had from the previous place that he lived. Him and his late wife. who passed away a long time ago. But I won't get into those nitty-gritty details. He usually likes to keep it to himself. You know, he has a daughter, you know. She lives and works in Neverwinter.
And as he says that, you start to hear Ophelia. It's almost like she's talking to someone. And it almost sounds like the woman, you hear another woman's voice from the main entrance where you guys just were. And when you guys hear this woman, and give me a second, the voice sounds familiar. As you look and the woman appears behind you is Daria. She looks left and right, and you hear Lionel as he's a little bit flabbergasted to see her.
Oh, Daria. Daria, I didn't expect to see you here.
She looks very, very confused right now.
Yeah. I didn't expect to see any of you either. Especially you all. What are you guys doing here?
Well, we were invited by the master of the mansion.
My father invited you?
I had no idea he was your father. Coincidence to see you here.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my dad. Lionel, what's going on?
So you see Lionel as he kind of like apologizes for not telling her of what's exactly is happening, and he explains to her that you guys are the ones who apparently saved his life. And her eyebrow raises up.
Saved his life. Wait, did something happen to my father, guys?
He actually was killed, and we brought him back to life.
What? When was this?
I don't know, about a month or so ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah, it was almost a month ago. And so you start to see that, her fist sort of clenches at this. And she looks at Lionel as she's standing on the stairs, as she looks back at him. And you see that he holds up two hands, sort of to calm her down.
Yeah. Young master, there was a lot that happened since you've been gone. Your father will explain, please, surely.
And as he says that, you guys start to hear the sound of a cane coming straight from upstairs. And you start to slowly see Tibor Westor make his appearance.
Look who it is. Just the people I want to see. Oh, Daria, you're here too. I didn't expect to see you. Ah, there she is. The one, the only one. Ah, you, my dear.
You see that he starts with his cane, starts moving very quickly, and he runs up to Alora, and while he's grabbing the cane, he reaches out to grab your hand. Do you let him? It looks like he's about to start shaking it profusely.
Yes, it's good to see you again, and I'll shake his hand.
Yeah, and so he starts nodding, and there's a big smile on his face as he looks back at Daria.
This young lady is the one who saved me.
It
She
was
brought me
nothing.
back as I was on that hunting lodge.
Anybody would have done the same. I just couldn't stand to see an innocent person get hurt.
Dad, you know you shouldn't be going on those type of trips anyway.
She then turns to you, Alora.
Well, thank you, Laura. For saving my dad.
Of course. I'm glad
I'm
to see
assuming
that
all
he's
of
still
you guys
hale
were
and
there
healthy.
for that day?
No, I was otherwise occupied.
Oh, I see. Well, for the rest of you, thank you all, and I appreciate everything. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. What was it again?
As she looks at Grizzly.
My name is Grizzly.
When you're saying this to her, are you like, is a very like neutral type face expression?
It's
Or is it-
obvious control, like just trying to be
Gotcha.
calm. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. And so when she does that, you kind of see that she goes back and you see Tibor Westor as he looks at everybody else. And he slams his cane into the ground with a big bright smile as he's looking at everyone.
Well, well, well. Well, let's not just sit here, please. Lionel, how about you give a tour of the mansion, please? While dinner is getting prepared and cooked, you guys can traverse around the mansion and Lionel will be able to show you. By the way, there is a nice ballroom that we have here. How about this? Lionel, while you're showing them the rest of the whole entire mansion, the rest of you can, afterwards, get dressed on some of the clothes, and hopefully I have some nice, elegant, aristocratic clothing that you could wear, and you can simply get ready for the dinner, and also go to the ballroom as well. It's been a while since I've been in here, so it needs to be preoccupied every now and then. But it'll keep you guys sort of entertained while you wait for dinner. Does that sound nice?
All right, sounds wonderful. Am I the only one talking?
But you're the one with the invitation.
Oh, okay.
You and Zeno.
You and Zeno and Wall. Wall was there too. So actually I forgot about that. Wall was there.
Oh, my
Wall could be talking too,
I
but
thought it was
yeah.
Cypher.
Yeah, because Wall was also the one who saved oh yeah, Cypher dead. No, Cypher was never dead there. When you guys actually, that was right before you guys actually all that stuff happened. So he beckons you guys to follow along with with Lionel, and Lionel then like nods his head, and Daria says she's gonna have a word with her father while you guys are talking with Lionel going around the mansion. Do you guys follow him to the upstairs?
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh.
Great.
The flying buttresses are lovely here.
And look at those groin vaults.
Oh man, that's great. Okay, so the rest of the crew as well follow you guys upstairs, and give me a second. Let's see. All right. So as you guys continue to move towards the upstairs, You see, like, you're completely on the second floor, and it's a showcase of luxury and history. As you start walking down, you see like many different rooms. Each room is a corridor with meticulously designed, with a granite aesthetic appeal. As you look towards the bottom, you see like there's marble flooring as well, and you do see some oil paintings adorned on each wall. Um, Give me a perception check, all four of you.
All right.
See how much like nothing passes Grizzly's eye.
My animal instincts tell me we're in danger.
Grizzly. Yeah, fucking. I feel like Grizzly's like, ever since that whole incident, the dude's just like looking around like the fucking Doomslayer in the old Doom, like looking left and right, like just trying to figure out what's going on around his surroundings. Like nothing is letting up. Grizzly, as you were looking around in the mansion, you see a door slightly open, and you do see a man on the right side who has white hair. He looks a little young. However, he's giving you guys a very scolding look, and he looks like this. He then retreats back into the room, as it looks like you have noticed him. And then he completely just shuts the door as quickly as possible. And right now, Lionel, so Lionel's going on, and he's talking about like the history of the place while this is going on. Did you want to say anything to your companions in the meantime, or?
No need to. Not right now.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are continuing to move around and look at each paintings, you do see a nice looking oil painting of a young Tibor Westor from long ago. And almost looks like this was like when he was in his mid 20s, apparently. However, one other painting captures your eye as you see a small girl with yellow amber eyes and white hair who appears to look like Daria. Yes. But you also notice another woman in the painting. She seems to be holding her, and she has red eyes.
Is
quickly
Daria
look at
not
this.
with us? Okay.
She's
Is that
not.
the lady of the mansion? I'll ask Lionel.
As Lionel's going on at the history, he looks
Oh,
around and he looks at the
sorry.
painting.
Oh, I forgot he was going on my history.
Oh, yes, that's correct. That would be Lady Rose, ma'am.
Like at the other. Wait. Maybe we don't know.
No, you guys don't know about her. He looks over at you guys and he says to you,
Ah, Lady Rose. Remarkable woman. I used to know her when I was young as well. You know, she used to always take care of her daughter. This one particular painting is my favorite. She always had a good smile on her. Daria doesn't speak much of her mother these days. but I'm pretty sure she keeps it with her. You know, her striking feature of her red eyes were always something people always talked about. People always had their rumors about her. Have you ever seen someone with red eyes before?
Can't say I have.
I don't believe so
Indeed.
myself.
And how about the two of you?
No, I don't think so.
No, hold on. You telling me she had red eyes? If I know anything, I'm telling you, I have seen a vampire before. She wasn't a vampire, was she? Have you ever seen a vampire wall? I'm pretty damn sure they have red eyes.
I mean, I've heard they have. But I mean, maybe not every single person with red eyes is a vampire.
You kind of see Lionel gives like a little like a cough a little bit at what Don John is saying.
You're an interesting fellow. I can assure you that Lady Rose was no vampire. You could believe me on that.
Don John like kind of puffs his chest up and puts his two hands to the side. And you kind of see that he just like shakes his head as if he knows he's seen a vampire before, but he disregards what Lionel says. And that is where we're going to end today's session off as we continue through the mansion next time as the 6:30.
Right. Mysteries abound.
Also, I'm so sorry for missing the story. Thank you for playing me, Soul.
All good.
Oh.
All good as you guys continue to go to the mansion next time.
Feel like the two ladies have been rather quiet as well. I guess they've been soaking it in.
Oh yeah, so you see Ella, she's not even paying attention to what Lionel's saying or anything. She's literally just like looking at, I mean, what she's literally doing what literally Sandy said she would be doing, like looking around at like everything that's expensive in there. And you know, if she wasn't a what's it called, a harper, she would definitely be taking a lot of things. Tia on the other hand doesn't really have much to say, other than the fact that, you know, she is not really used to something like this. She is an elf literally from like the middle part of Faerun, and she doesn't have as much questions as Don John or anyone else really would have. But she is looking forward to that dinner though.
Got
it. But yeah, and also I like using Don John's voice. Coach from Left 4 Dead.
So anybody want to take wagers who catches like lycanthropy this time?
Ooh.
Yeah, every time we get involved with
vampirism.
nobles. Yeah. Every time we get involved with nobles.
I mean, there's only one person here who constantly catches something that's rare.
Zeno. So we'll see. I mean, Zeno's caught a lot of things.
Yeah,
We'll see
lycanthropy.
what happens, and who knows what the mystery was going on. I forgot, man was about to turn into a damn what's it called? Slod.
Slod, werebore. Yeah.
Werebore.
All good.
You gotta stop putting yourself in people's mouths. It's unhealthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a barbarian. I'm
So-
unsanitary by definition.
Oh man. I was actually surprised how well that mid-journey picture actually turned out to be. I was like, huh, yeah, I'm gonna use this. This is pretty good. Actually. As I took Rose's face and sort of blended it with another child with yellow
Oh.
eyes, and it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, if Tibor can bag a woman like Rose, I'm sure he's a good guy.
I was waiting for someone to say that. It's like, Westor with Rose? What the hell?
Riz.
Riz.
The aristocratic Riz. So we'll see what we'll see where this goes. We're gonna say no.
I just realized why does Harbin look way incredibly poor compared to Tibor?
How? You never seen Harbin Westor?
I mean,
I mean, why is he incredibly poor? Because Tibor Westor actually has a lumbering business.
Oh,
He
so
used
what
to
is
build
Harbin
homes.
doing?
That's what the. What do you mean? He sits on his ass collecting taxes from people.
Yeah, his house isn't
It's kind
bigger.
of fraudulent.
His house is so
No.
tiny.
Yeah.
I mean, no, man. That's
Remember
kinda
what
weird.
happened? Do you remember what happened, right? With the other house that he was building.
Yeah,
The
but that was
Santa
like
Claus event,
50 years
remember?
ago. But that was like 50 years ago.
Yeah, and he lost you know how much money he he lost like a good chunk of that money into the house. That fucking got destroyed by Abby's ship dropping on top of it.
He never
Couldn't have happened
recovered.
to a
He
nicer
just built
guy.
that shit.
Damn.
Did somebody say that? Was that Gary who said that, or was that no? Abby was just great that she was just like happy that he literally like had that happen to him. I forgot, but yeah. Like Tibor, this is what happens. I mean, this is why you'll see the difference in duality between the two, as you will see like Tibor, he talks about a lot of stuff in terms of how to actually build wealth with your bare hands compared to actually sitting back and collecting tax people's money when you actually put forth the effort. That's the difference between the two. And Tibor is actually younger than Harbin, so.
Wow, it sounds like this Tibor guy's like so cool compared to Harbin.
And I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue how this would have went if you guys did not revive him.
Oh.
That would have been a whole different path than what you guys are going through right now. 100%.
Not gonna leave an Osan pass away in front of me.
Hey, by all means necessary. And you guys gotta, you guys can also communicate about getting a house from him as well. So yeah. So we'll pick it up next time. And yeah, thanks for playing, guys.
Cool. Thanks for hosting.
All right.